So many times as riders, we want to understand how we can gain confidence, get confidence, be confident, and remain confident. And one of the first things that we have to understand is to become confident and to be confident, we have to first be okay with failure. The fact that to become confident, we have to put ourselves out there. We're going to have to step into a place that we are feeling anxious about, feeling maybe scared about, feeling unsure about. And to get that confidence in that space, we have to first step into that space. So one of the first ingredients for being confident and progressing your riding is to actually be okay with the fact that you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fail, you're going to come a little unstuck, and that doesn't mean we have to be unsafe, but it means we have to be okay with the fact that not everything is going to be completely smooth sailing. So this is one of the first ingredients that we need in our journey towards confidence. And the next part of that is learning the skills that we need to develop to overcome the gap that we have either in our knowledge or in the ability to be able to communicate with our horse or to train our horse better. Any of these things have to be a skill improvement. And so if we're feeling very unsure, we're feeling very unstable, that means we just start with a very small step. So finding the smallest step that is workable, that can let you progress, let you sustain and repeat what you're able to do, that's enough. Then you take another one. Then you stabilize on that. Then you take another one. You don't have to suddenly go from I'm scared, so that means I need to jump into the deep end. It just means I need to exposing myself to the situation in very small, sustainable steps. And sometimes that means taking a few steps back to lay a better foundation, to have a better understanding, to make sure you and your horse are communicating better. That's perfectly fine. It's not a race to get there. So it's making sure we have skill development. So from skill development is actually now when we're in that first stage of being able to allow ourselves to be confident. Or to gain confidence. This is often the first stage of actually allowing ourselves to be confident. Up until now, we can often feel fear. We can have to tell ourselves that we've got to do it anyway, and this allows us to be in that space. But now, once we get skill development, we can actually start to feel that first tinge of maybe, just maybe, my horse and I know slightly what we're doing. And this is where now we leap into that next stage of currency and immediacy. We've got to keep repeating and keep exposing ourselves and keep making sure we are able to do the skill, the communication, our response, our horse's response, our decision making all starts to flow and to develop. And this comes about by being in that space more and more. So the first part of skill development is often just touching and nosing our way up towards the skill and understanding that it's just get there, get back to a safe place. Now it is about sustaining there, repeating there, being able to be okay with it not going as well and yet still start to do it anyway. And that currency and immediacy is the thing that helps us to really push forward and start to really gain confidence. And the confidence is that it can be workable, it doesn't need to be perfect. And understanding that we don't need to be perfect to sustain confidence. And the same goes for we don't need to have to repeat it every single day for it to be able to be recalled. So once you've repeated something often enough, then you don't need as much currency. You can put it aside for a day or two and still come back to it and it's still there. The skill has been established. And this then allows us to that final stage is adaptability. So we can see a situation that isn't exactly maybe how we've trained for it, but we can progress it to something else. We can understand the situation and we can replicate it into the situation that is required and the stimulation that is required and the skill that is still useful even though it's not exactly the same as what we were before. And our horse understands that it's looking to you for its response, its reassurance, its guiding, its leadership, and understanding of how to move forward in those situations. So these all ingredients then allow us to be a lot more confident as a writer. And confidence isn't a static thing. Confidence will always go up and down, but the skill doesn't have to change. The skill, once we develop it, is still there. And sometimes we just have to remind ourselves, yes, I might be feeling emotional, or my horse might be having a bit of a bad storm day, but that doesn't mean the skill's not available to us. And once we understand those things, confidence can stay at a much better equilibrium than when it seesaws up and down, okay? And this gives us the confidence to do things even when we're feeling worried, even when we're feeling unsure, even when we're feeling anxious or nervous. And that skill development helps us step into bringing out the best of ourselves and our horse in any situation, not just something that is strictly trained for in one moment. We can adapt it, we can use it, and a horse is looking for that leadership, and you're looking to be the leader. I hope this little video helps thinking about your confidence, understanding the little steps and the ingredients that go with confidence. Good luck in your riding. Be kind. Remember to be kind to yourself and your horse. Allow yourself to have those little bits of exposure, and be okay with the first part of confidence, which is actually that things mightn't go well. There might be little failures, there might be little hiccups. Take a small step. Look for where the foundational skill is that's required to lay a platform to move forward with your riding. Good luck. Hope to see you on the next video. Remember to like and subscribe. My name is Ben Edfield. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.